Hola, ¿cómo están? I'm Dee. Let's react to this video about life noggin. This video is called How Dangerous Are Strict Parents? This is deep. This is real deep because strict parents can be very dangerous. If they shelter you too much, then I feel like you're more likely to go out into the world and just be reckless because you've been sheltered your whole life. So when you finally do, get exposed to anything, you just like, oh my God, where's the Coke? Where's the drink? You ready to do it all. That's why they talk about, pastors' daughters. Because they be like real strict and sheltered and, forcing religion down their throat and all that. They gotta act like this or whatever. So when they finally do get a chance to let loose, like they go in. That's my interpretation of it, but it could be something else. I don't know. We're gonna see what they say. Let's watch.
Hey there. Welcome to Life Noggin. Whether or not we like to admit it, our parents have a big effect on us.
I could be way
and
off.
I don't just mean
So what they
genetically.
talking about?
How they raise us can influence everything, from our future social relationships to how much fruit we eat. Yeah, it can also have a large impact on our brain and development, which is why it's important for parents to be involved in their kids' lives. But what happens when they are a little, too involved? A common theme among overprotective parents is to shield their kids from anything that could hurt them physically, emotionally, and even academically. The parents that take this to the extreme are often referred to as helicopter parents, and that sounds way cooler than it actually is. But their efforts don't seem to have the desired effect. A 2014 study on college students found that those with over-controlling parents had significantly higher levels of depression and less satisfaction with life due to their lack of autonomy. Generally, these parents want to help their kids through life, but removing all stressful situations from their children doesn't seem to actually help them at all. Several studies have looked at how stress affects brain and social development in rats, as opposed to chronic or sustained stress, which stems from things like neglect and violence and is agreed upon to be harmful to children. These studies tested how acute or short-term stress from activities like playing and competitions affected the animals. For example, one study found that rats that weren't allowed to play fight as juveniles grew up to have social problems like hyperaggression and antisocial behaviors as adults. Overall, these animal studies have shown that brief, controlled amounts of stress during childhood can be beneficial for the development of the brain, social skills, intelligence, and even the immune system. An authoritarian or strict parenting style doesn't produce the desired effect either. Take Triangle Bob, for example. As opposed to becoming well-behaved and avoiding dangers like drinking, drug use, and other risky adult behaviors, children of strict parents tend to be more rebellious, suffer from low self-esteem, and emotional problems like depression, and often become bullies. Despite their popularity, the data shows that corporal punishments like spanking also have a negative impact on children. Throughout the world, around 80% of parents report using physical punishments like spanking to discipline their children, which is scary when you look into what effect spanking has on them. A 2016 meta-analysis combining the results of 75 previous studies found that spanking results in more aggression, more antisocial behavior, more mental health problems, lower cognitive abilities, lower self-esteem, and more negative relationships with parents. The parenting style that has been found to have the best impact on children is called authoritative parenting. It combines discipline and guidance with warmth and support. Something I think all of us can benefit from. Thank you for being a loving parent, animator. I appreciate you. As much as science has told us about different parenting styles, people have lots of different experiences. We want to hear yours.
Dang, that's crazy. All of those negative effects that physically abusing your child has on them. And we always be trying to be like, oh, it's okay to spank your children. Everybody needs that. No, they don't. And it's crazy. I did not know that such a large percentage of the population was disciplining their children physically. I honestly thought that was primarily a minority thing. I thought minorities, are more so likely to discipline their children But clearly that ain't the case. They said 80%. That's a lot. So a lot of people out here getting smacked up, you know, because they not doing the right thing. And I agree with that you don't have to use, you know, physical violence to discipline your children. I'm not gonna hit my kids. I joke about this all the time now. I slap my kid. I slap the taste out their mouth. I do this. My kid, I be talking shit, all right? I would not hit my children. I don't feel like it's necessary. I feel like you can definitely guide them in the right direction, and you can make sure they're doing what, you know, they're supposed to be doing without hitting them. You don't need to hit them. Like, all that does is create fear and all these other negative effects that they mentioned. So that is crazy. That is really crazy. So your parents can be dangerous. My parents were definitely dangerous. I'm not going to even sit here in front. And all of my friends' parents were dangerous. Like, we just got a whole bunch of dangerous ass parents out here who are raising us, you know, in the wrong way. So we got to break the cycle. You know, a lot of us do things that we were taught when we have children. When we have children, it's like, oh, well, I was brought up this way, so I'm going to do the same thing with my kids. No, you got to break the cycle. That's why you so fucked up in the head now. You know, do you want your kids to be like that? No. So you got to break the cycle and make sure that you're not doing those same things to your own children, you know? But yeah, this was an interesting video. Let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.